Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video day. And today, the Houston Rockets, or yesterday, the Houston Rockets lose the Brooklyn Nets 110-98. And this is not going to be a long video because I'm very frustrated with this loss. And also, this is a loss that happened yesterday. But I just felt like this loss could not be ignored. I'm in a loss of words right now for this loss. There's not much I can say about this loss. It's very frustrating. I think it's one of the worst losses that we've seen in the Ime Udoka era. I mean, look, I'm not freaking out over it. I'm not saying, oh, our season's over. Like, I'm not one of those guys, but I do know how bad of a loss this is. Look, the Rockets are still 16 games over 500. There's no panicking that needs to be done, especially when the Rockets did not have their star player in this game. And their starting point guard didn't play for a good part of this game. Also, Jabari's out. I know those guys are not playing in this game. But that doesn't excuse to lose against the Brooklyn Nets at home, if you ask me. Now, I'm in a loss of words about this loss, and there are multiple things in the NBA right now that I'm a loss of words. I think it's pretty easy to guess the other thing that in the NBA that has me in shock right now. That's the trade we saw last night. That's why I didn't do a postgame last night. I didn't do a postgame last night. I was literally about to start. Recording last night my post game, and I decided I'm gonna play a Madden game. I wanna play some Texans. I'm gonna play with the Texans on Madden. Play a Madden game. Gets me a little calmed down so I don't sound crazy when going on pissed about the Rockets loss. And as the game's ending, I pick up my phone and I see a missed call from a friend, and for some reason, I completely ignored the 20 other notifications about the Luka trade, since it'd been about 20 minutes since the trade happened. And as my friend answered the phone, I realized what had happened. And so with the trade happening last night, I was so focused on the Luka AD trade, I never really ever got to the Rockets game. Now that it's today, it's 1 o'clock, it's Sunday. I wanted to talk about this loss because really wanted to talk about it last night. I had planned to talk about it last night, but just couldn't because I was focused on the Lucas trade. Did some content about that. Posted a couple of videos about the Luka trade. But now I'm here to talk about this loss. Yeah, I'm frustrated. 110-98. There's no reason the Rockets should have lost. I don't want to hear Alperen Şengün was out. Fred VanVleet only played 17 minutes in this game, hurt his ankle. I hope Fred is okay, for starters. Or Jabari's out, right? Those are not good excuses. If the Rockets, if this was who they were playing last game, like Memphis, playing Memphis and not having Alperen Şengün and losing by 1 point, that's a good excuse. Now that sounds like, okay, I'm fine losing against Memphis, a great team, when the Rockets don't have Şengün. But come on, Brooklyn at home, even without Şengün, even without Fred for a majority of this game, and even without Jabari, the Rockets should beat this Nets team. The Rockets should be competitive with the Nets team fully healthy. The Nets aren't even fully healthy. That's another thing. The Nets don't have Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas, or Noah Clowney. All three of those guys are out. The Rockets, their team with no Fred, no Şengün, and no Jabari, even without those guys, with the talent they have outside of that, should be able to compete with the Brooklyn Nets healthy. And the Nets weren't even healthy. Two of their best players and another player were out in this game for Brooklyn, and the Rockets were at home and lost by 12 points to the Brooklyn Nets. It's unbelievable. The Rockets have 16 losses this year, and the one good thing about the Rockets when they lose most of the year has been they don't get crazy outbeaten. They do not get their butts handed to them. It's only happened a couple times this year. Twice to OKC, which OKC really does that to everybody, so come on. OKC did it to the Rockets twice. The Celtics did it to the Rockets once as well, when they were shorthanded. It's the Celtics. And then the Rockets lost to the Pistons by 11. I know the Pistons aren't amazing. They're a 500, a little bit above 500 team, but they are miles better than the Brooklyn Nets are. So I'm okay with losing to 11 by the Pistons or getting blown out by teams like the Celtics or the Thunder. But the Nets to lose by 12 at home to the Nets, who don't even have 3 key players, is very frustrating. And I don't want to hear the thing of, who they were missing, who didn't play, because let's look at the talent that is on this team outside of the guys that were not playing. Jalen Green, who had 29 points last night. Steven Adams had 11 and 7 in 25 minutes, 3 blocks. Dylan Brooks had 16 points. And Ben Thompson had a terrible shooting night. That was one of the biggest reasons why the Rockets lost. We talk about how the Rockets are such a better team when Ben Thompson plays the way he's been playing recently. The Rockets are such a worse team when he plays like this. This is not the Ben Thompson you want to see. And I think this was a really frustrating night for him, and I think this is a good thing in some way because I think this motivates him to be better. That's what I am hoping. I don't think 8 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists is what he wanted. I mean, look, it's a near triple-double. He's 2 points and 3 assists away from a triple-double, but a terrible shooting night for a man, and I don't think you're going to see many more nights like this for Ben Thompson. I'm excited to see what's coming next for him. Really excited. You will have a tough matchup going up against the Knicks, though, in this next game. And then outside of the men, Jalen and Dylan and Steven, you have Tari Eason, 12 and 9. Cam Whitmore, Reed Shepherd. I mean, there's enough talent on this team for the Rockets to still beat the Nets. Without Fred, without Şengün, and without Jabari. Reed had 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. I thought he looked pretty good. 2 for 6, 2 for 5 and 3. Had a crazy third quarter buzzer beater. Aaron Holiday had 3 points in 13 minutes. Jock had 2 points. Jason Tate had 2 points in 7 minutes. Cam Whitmore had 4 points in 14 minutes. And Jeff Green had 2 points in 8 minutes. So I guess all the guys that are on the trade block played in this game. Guys like Aaron Holiday, Jock Landale, Jason Tate, and Jeff Green all played trade block guys. So I guess that's a good thing. But the Rockets still got their butts kicked tonight, and that's only the 5th time this has happened this year. 5? Only 5? Wait, sorry. This is the 5th time. Only 5 losses this year out of 16 have been double-digit losses for this Houston Rockets team. And one of them is to the Brooklyn Nets, when the others have been 2 to the Thunder, 1 to the Celtics, and 1 to the red-hot Pistons. That is embarrassing to me, that the Rockets double-digit losses when they've been very excellent of not losing badly. And one of their very bad losses, is the Brooklyn Nets, when the others are to teams like the Thunder, the Pistons, and the Celtics. Let me know your thoughts on the Rockets' terrible 110-98 loss in the comment section, and peace out.